I don't know how long the festival lasts. So.
Whether or not spirits appear in your sleep is something for you to interpret, or maybe ask around for it. I'm not gonna tell you anything more than you already do.
Right. Lucky's just gonna like rub her chin and think about it, and then she just concludes, be like, you know what? We'll just take a room right now. I mean, my name is Lucky Rose, you know. My parents named me Lucky because I'm their lucky charm. I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's just choose the big room, the one on the left side. Because I think 5 people.
Dorje marvels at Lucky's optimism.
Don't worry, guys. With my luck, we'll be okay. I hope I didn't jinx us with that.
Well, if you want that,
Dorje just smiles.
I'll just ask your company about it. I suppose we'll be taking these rooms then. Well, see you in the evening then, little Jonathan.
Little Jonathan.
Little Jonathan.
Little John.
Little John.
Little John.
Yeah,
alright, now that we got the... Yeah. I'm assuming like the entire right side will just be taken up by Lazy Days, I'm assuming, because there's no other rooms.
It's mostly the villagers and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we can figure out the sleeping arrangements when everyone's here. But I don't mind taking the floor though.
Taking the bed.
Yeah. Okay, Dorje. Yeah, I don't mind taking the floor if everyone else wants the hammock and bed. I've slept in worse places before, so I'm fine.
Or is the balcony? Okay, this is the 3rd floor or 2nd floor? I can't remember if I actually arranged that. Okay, this is just itself. Yeah, I want the floor. Wait, is it like I'm trying to see what they're okay, never mind.
Would Chum and Harold even fit in the hammock?
I mean,
maybe.
Actually, that's actually a good reason to. Most of these Minotaur people are big. They probably can support it, yes.
Oh yeah, wait, maybe this is like a very big bed, right?
Actually,
maybe 3 people can fit on the bed.
Oh yeah, 3
people could, people could squeeze into the bed, yeah.
Because like it's a large
just be sleeping
double
next
bed,
to each
right?
other, yes.
So that's fine.
3
Because like it's
people
a
can
large
fit.
double bed for Minotaurs, and Minotaurs are huge, so 3 small people can definitely fit on that.
Yeah.
So like Ruth, Lucky, and Dorje will fit on that bed most likely because camp is also pretty big. Yeah.
Harold and Chum can take a hammock each.
Yeah. Those 2 can take the hammock because they are large people, and I don't think they'll be fitting on the bed with 2 others.
I want the floor.
Chum wants the floor. Chum, did you say you want the floor? You don't want to sleep on the hammock?
Floor.
Oh, well, okay, would you like a pillow?
Would he?
Would he? Would you?
Chum likes floor.
That did not answer the question about the pillow.
Well, I guess Chum will just sleep on the floor. I guess I'll take the hammock then. If he likes the floor. Are you sure you want the floor? Oh yeah, the shark plush thing he carries. I forgot he carries a shark plush. Well, okay, if that's what you want. Well, now that we have the sleeping arrangements figured out, I guess we can just relax until the festival.
Or walk around the town, maybe visit Nancy if you want. You have the entire afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess we can check out and see how Nancy's doing with the negotiations for the ferry, yeah. We can also see what campus is up to right now as well. Alright. I'm gonna go visit Nancy. You guys wanna come along, or are you guys gonna stay and rest up?
That's where Naring is. Also, Chum, that would be the ocean.
Oh yeah, Chum, you wanna go back to the ocean? You're a shark after all.
Where would the shaman be?
near the
They
ocean.
do say an island,
likely.
its own island to the west.
Island?
Probably can't visit it.
Is that what the... Yeah, because it's like
Okay,
in the
we're
middle of
going
the
to
ocean.
the docks then.
Yeah. The docks that Nancy is organizing is to the south, yeah. To the west is just a
right.
beach.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, okay.
West is just normal beach, south is a dock.
Okay, I see. Well,
Is the
We'll
island
visit
to the
the-
south or to the west?
Somewhere
It's
to
to
the
the
west.
west.
You weren't really given a general direction, but because of the distance, it's just generally west. It's presumably it's how the spirits are led here. Probably some place of cultural significance.
so is there like a bridge connecting to that island, or does the shaman have like a speedboat that just takes him back to the
Good
main
question.
island?
Good question. You haven't really asked.
I asked if he walks on water, but
He
the
said no. He
the
said
chief
yeah.
didn't know.
You presume he kind of just lives there.
Oh, okay. You know, because if he like,
Elfie kind of situation.
he might be like, you know, the Moses in this world where he splits the sea apart and walks through, guiding the spirits.
Maybe.
That'd be cool. Make him be like Moses, splits the
Make him
sea apart,
Moses.
and guides the spirit to the main island.
Just splits the water.
Moses
Yeah.
splits the water and guides the spirits to the island.
Yeah. Oh.
So do
That'd be
you three just want to go to the docks?
Yeah, we're going to the dock to see how Nancy,
Okay.
Campus, and Narang is
to the
doing with
docks.
the negotiations.
To the docks.
To the docks!
We go back outside. Don't mind me as eventually walking.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep, walking down. It takes a bit, like walking down the terraces of the main village and eventually out to the more outskirts to the beach of the town. You see,
Lucki just takes in the beautiful view and feels a nice breeze against her white fur.
you see
The smell of fish and salt.
Yep, you smell fish, salt, and a wide sea of sand.
Dorje seems a bit overwhelmed by the vast blue, and they just stand there staring for a moment.
Well, as you stand there staring for a moment, beach episode, one big
Each
thing,
episode's go.
Chum jumps in. As Chum jumps in, you notice in the direction Chum does jump in, you see this large, imposing figure of a whole ass ship.
Whoa, that's a big ship.
Okay.
Dorje doesn't know if they're more amazed by the sea or the ship.
Chum, you are fine. You are in your element. You are a fish in the water.
Looks like Chum is having... This is your first time at the beach, right, Dorje?
Dorje nods, still overwhelmed.
Man, I haven't been to the ocean in a long time. This is quite the view.
Is it like actually good weather and stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty clear weather. Sunny and hot.
Hmm.
It looks so... Dorje like waits for a
Chum is
full
gonna
moment.
splash
and
water
just-
to them. Psh! Ah!
Oh god.
Chum, no! A jerk!
Dorje out here having an introspective moment and then Chum just splashes them with water.
Yeah,
Lucky's gonna
sounds like a
run
certain
towards
high
the edge.
dynamic. Chum, love
Lucky's
water.
gonna run to the edge of the water and splash Chum as he comes out. As he's coming
Splash
out.
party.
Let's go, beach episode. Time to get wet.
Time skip. Also, this I just realized it's nighttime music. Whoops. There you go.
Is it nighttime already?
No,
Wow,
it's-
time flies when you're having
No,
fun.
no, I just accidentally put the nighttime version.
Ooh.
Splash water, splash water. Okay, Dorje, go on. Have your introspective moment as these two play in the water.
Dorje is just looking out at the sea and then just says, the sea just looks so sweet for a whole moment while they're splashing water at each other and go, vast. And then goes and splashes water on them.
Dorje points out to the sea. Enemy. Attack on Titan. Dorje is now Aaron. But yes,
You know what? That's actually a good description of how Dorje feels right now. Like how
it's just the
felt
Attack
when
on
they-
Titan anime ending.
Yeah, because like they were surprised when they saw the ocean for the first time. They were like, "God damn, this exists."
Oh yeah.
My food's here, so yeah, just we can play with each other for a bit. Sure. We aren't exactly gonna rush the session, so might as well just have fun with your characters.
No, we'll have fun. You know, I'll have fun drawing the speech episode once we're done with the session.
Dorje will just splash water at Lucki with mage hand because he has.
Oh, Lucky's gonna splash water back. You know, with her soaked fur clung to herself. Oh, I'm gonna draw her. Oh my. Yeah.
Dorje just giggles. This is the first time you've probably heard them laugh.
Dorje emoted.
Dorje, you're laughing. Wow. I think this is the first time I've seen you so excited. Yeah.
Dorje stops for a moment and then just thinks. And then shrugs.
Chum goes
Too
to catch
much
a fish in his mouth. Nom.
Wow, he caught a big fish. We can have that for dinner.
I think it's already his dinner.
Oh.
Wait, what? I think
Are you also
it's
sure you
already
want to
his
fill
dinner.
yourself up before an all-you-can-eat? You need to get your money's worth.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
you know how it works. You have to starve yourself before you go into one of those. Otherwise, you're not
You're right.
You're not gonna
Time
get
to
your
watch
money's
You're
worth.
totally
Video on how
right.
to- Time to watch Matt Pratt's
I'm
video
gonna
on
get
how
eat
to
the
beat
head
the
and give them the
buffet.
remaining fish. Chum eats the head and offers you the remaining like lower body of the fish as like, sharing.
Lucky just looks at the dead headless fish body and be like, never mind. I'm not hungry. I need. Yeah. You can have it, Chum.
Eat.
Dorje will look at the massive ship and be like, let's go there, and then we'll walk up the dock.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're here to see
Oh,
Nancy.
yeah, the
Mumeri.
massive ship in the distance.
Chum, we gotta go see that ship, and I don't think they want dead fish on the ship, so better eat that while you can. I'm gonna. Lucky's gonna hurry follow Dorje through the docks.
Is Chum gonna follow them
Chum.
on the bridge or on the water?
Is he gonna eat that fish?
I'm gonna try to climb the ship.
I was gonna swim across the water.
Okay, give me an athletics check, since these two just walk up the ship normally, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
The cannons aren't there, it's just every ship map has cannons for some reason. Oh my god!
Okay. Wow!
As you
Whoa!
two climb the ship up normally, you just see Chum scaling the side of this ship with large sharp claws, a large mouth, and front flip onto the side, causing the reaction of everyone on the ship to kind of like the crew. There's a crew here that just aren't important enough for tokens. Just kind of like, what? Shark monster!
Lucky just like claps. Wow, that was so cool, Chum!
And then people are starting to pull up like tiny daggers from the crew, like
Lucky knows the situation.
Hey.
And be like waving her arm. Oh, hold on. He's good. Don't worry. He's a nice shark. He's one of us. Yeah.
Huh?
Don't worry. He's just playing around.
There you all are. Don't worry, they're friends.
Hey, Professor Campus. We came to see you.
Hey. Can't do his voice.
Lucky's gonna try and push Chum towards campus area,
Okay,
wherever Nancy and them are. Yeah.
Yeah, you see a couple people here. You see the Wanderlust just fitting so perfectly here, almost like this is just solid row, but it's just really a pretty big ship. You see, well, as you walk around, you see some people just walking around the deck of it. You see, well, Atsu and Conrad here of the priestly duo. You see, well, Vizier and, well, Thurston over here just, well, kind of like just checking the quality of the ships. The scholars are over here, like, looking past the view. Underneath, through the grates, you can see the brig of it. You can just see a large open space. That now you can tell is presumably since this bridge over here, there's the dock over here, and then there's like wood that's like laid to the side of the ship so that you can climb onto it. But to the side of the ship, you can see like a large door for essentially either here or on the back, or well, the rest of the carriage is open. As you can see that this ship, from what you can tell, seems to have specifically been designed to transport large vehicles. Huh, maybe Nancy, probably something Nancy did, yeah. As you pass by here to where the professor is, you can see a glimpse of, Nancy and, Naring over here, but also the professor talking to, a bit of a stranger sight that you can see. She had, a tall woman with the build and, color of a minotaur, but as she turns around to greet you, you can see a bit of a human complexion to her as well. Ah, this must be your friends then.
Hello. We're also part of Lazy Days. We're recruited as the escorts. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Joan Maria, you could call me. I'm the shipwright and captain here of this large vessel. Call it the Daedalus.
The what?
Also BRB. Yep, you see this. You just see this tall-built, like 6-foot woman with horns and a giant hammer and this long coat beside her, or behind her.
Excuse my rudeness, but are you a minotaur?
No, not rude at all. I suppose it might have been probably is the first time you see one of me. I'm only half minotaur. You know,
okay.
Actually, a rare case to happen. I haven't really known anybody who's like me.
Oh, this is a very big ship you have.
Nice for the compliment. Nancy over here helped finance it. We needed a large vessel to get the carriages across, after all. Since when did you get yourself acquainted with moneybags, Harengon? What? Well, unlike you, I actually sought for opportunities after our adventuring days are over. Opportunities. Well, I guess I'm doing the same as you for accepting this. Well, Dorje, you can get a sense of, hey, former adventuring partners, these two. I guess, actually, Sid's not here.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just repeat that. Anyways, anything you two want to ask, do, whatever? You could, I guess you could ask more about her being half Minotaur if you want.
I guess I could. So, not being rude, but is it your mom or your dad the Minotaur?
Well, that... Actually, there is quite a bit of story there. Naring and Nancy just kind of like, oh, take a bit. Over here. Get a good view. It's actually a bit of a story there. I don't mind telling. I've told the story many a time. I can actually pull up the bio over here because it's been a while. See, probably met my dad already, right? Chief, big guy.
Your dad's the chief?
Yep.
Wow, I never expected that.
Yeah, it's
Really didn't.
quite a bit of a story, actually. See, when he was young, he was actually a sailor back in the day. Used to ferry around these tiny ships going from the coast of this place all the way. Eventually it came to one year when he actually managed to find himself stranded. It was a bit of a long night. You see, the village back then, apparently, well, as I was told, and of course I wasn't alive back then, of course. The village back then was small still, more of a grassroots hamlet rather. So back in the day, most people like my father were just doing what they can to essentially sustain themselves in a bit of a harsh environment, as I was told. It was a long night of fishing apparently, and well, what he tells me is that he basically went too far, caught himself in a storm in the middle of the night. Next thing he knew, he passed out, waking up in an unknown coast. Apparently, if you can believe this, he managed to drift off, luckily somehow, all the way to the coast of Vono, if you can't believe it. And if you look at the map, that's actually the continent to the southwest of here.
Oh, that's far.
Yep. And it was there where he was actually rescued by, well, my mom. Yes, nothing's not too much special about her, just a human woman from the Vono coast. So it took a couple of weeks for him to heal. His injuries were apparently a bit too severe for him to just immediately head back to the village, but I was told in the week or two that he was there, the two apparently fell in love. Well,
Aww.
the two, wow. The two hit it off strong, but well, eventually my father, he had to go back. Mom wasn't really the most keen on having him around. Well, the Minotaurs here, if you've been in a village a while, you could probably tell, are a bit isolationist. This whole arrangement over here is kind of our first steps to making connections with the outside world. And well, after that, well, Dad kind of got news that, well, apparently I was conceived. And well, it's a thing actually. You know how this town talks a lot of spirits?
Mhm.
Well, apparently it was a surprise for both my dad and my mom both. Apparently a half-breed like me shouldn't have actually been possible. My dad always tells me it's a spirit that intervened, this sort of love that he had, and well, had made me possible. It was then that, well, my dad figured out a way to sail all the way back there, and well, for a while I was actually raised on my mother's side, on Vono, the fermented coast. Unfortunately, being someone like me, well, kids are cruel beings, they are. I wasn't expecting the most to get along. I was larger than most of them, had these giant horns. So often I would just play at the sea. Often hearing stories with my dad. Well, eventually, we got to meet back again. And it was then that, well, Naring and I here kind of met. In our young days. For a while...
Oh, so you guys traveled together?
Yep, adventuring buddies, really. It's also how we met your friend over there. You probably don't remember me. I was actually not in that mission, but I've heard about you. It was actually, well, forgive me for saying this, but
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Sid. Forgive me for saying this, but you were actually the reason we stopped. Speaking to you, Dorje.
Dorje just looks away.
I guess this is Lucki and Chum's way of figuring out that Dorje was discovered on an adventure their partner had. That's not my business though. You got them to ask if you want details. But yeah.
Lucki just looks at Dorje with intrigued eyes.
Well, now that Dorje, well, of course, you weren't really the type to look at people, but now that you do mention it, I guess you can kind of get a sense of familiarity that maybe you actually have seen this person before. Who knows? You don't really look at people's faces. Yeah, ever since then, Nancy and I, and well, the rest of the gang kind of split ways. So then I decided to pick up where my dad left off. He became the chief and all, so thought that, well, If I don't belong in if I don't belong in Outpost and I never really grew up in this village, I didn't really have a place to stay, so I dedicated myself to making this with Nancy. Well, she kind of like taps the side of the ship, waiting for my two homes to connect somehow. Eventually,
That's cool.
Eventually, I kind of want to have my dad and mom meet again, but for now, it's just me, often switching between the two.
That was a very nice story. Thank you for telling me.
Fine. Yep. And, Yep. Yeah, okay, then that would be true then, said yes. And...
Dorje just shyly asks to, like, deter the topic and, like, will you be coming with us?
Only when traveling on this ship. I'll be staying in Vono probably once this journey is over.
Well, since we are traveling together, we'll be traveling for a while. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dorje just meekly says, like, probably only she can hear it, but maybe if Lucki is paying attention, she could also hear it. Hopefully it's not like last time.
What happened last time?
Kind of like gives you a fist on the shoulder.
Dorje will quickly run away.
Dorje, wait! I want to hear the story of how you guys met! Lucki runs after Dorje.
But yeah, for Sid, who wasn't here, she kind of basically told her story, and well, being a half Minotaur kind of is a shock to most of you because, well, you didn't even know a half Minotaur was possible. She basically tells that, well, her father apparently believes that it was the work of the spirits.
Her parents got some classic romantic backstory that you see in anime.
Okay, so you chase after Dorje if you want.
Yes. Be like, Dorje, tell me! What happened? I'm intrigued.
Just run to Narang and then listen in on their conversation.
Well, these people are here mainly just kind of like talking about what the arrangements are, so the carriages will go down here in the brig, and while passengers can generally stay in them. Should rocky weathers happen, we'll be tying the wheels down to the floor, and well, they're basically just organizing how the carriages are going to be arranged. So yeah, if you're listening in on that, that's mainly what they're doing, and well, these two catch up.
Lucki hops around Dorje. Dorje, tell me what happened. How'd you guys met? What'd you guys do?
This is what I said when the session might be about Dorje.
Lucki just keeps on hopping around Dorje and being like the annoying little shit that she'll be right now.
Wait, hold on.
Dorje does what?
Dorje does that.
Ow.
It wasn't anything important.
But it's interesting! Tell me!
Aravana just pops out of nowhere and is like, listen here, you. It's complicated. We can't get into it right now.
Oh, like, how complicated are we talking? Like, dead mom complicated? Or, like, just, lost child complicated?
Aravana looks at Lucki dumbstruck and is just like, nods.
Yes.
All of the above.
Wait, legit? Really? I just did it without thinking.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, Lucki, like, stops hopping around and rubs back her head nervously. Sorry, I, kind of just said it as a joke, man, because my parents are kind of dead, too. I'm sorry to, bring up bad memories. Lucki doesn't really know how to continue.
Dorje just like, it's fine. And then just looks away.
I definitely did, something wrong there. I'm sorry, Dorje. I didn't mean to pressure you into anything. Well, I mean, I kind of did, but I'm sorry if I pressured you. I tend to get a little carried away. I'm sorry.
Dorje will just pat Lucky on the head.
If you ever feel like talking, I'm all ears, you know? Lucky like perks her ears up, you know, because I got some large ears. I'm a good listener.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. And Dorje just smiles.
Well, Lucky doesn't really know how to continue.
Dorje just walks to the ring and is like, "Is there anything we can do around here?"
Well, I suppose I'll be working on tying down the wheels of the carriages downstairs. If you want to go with.
Dorje we can help out.
All right then.
We'll just.
We'll be going now. We'll be going now, Joe. All right then. Gonna go eat breakfast. I guess. Well.
I guess we'll just help out around the ship. I guess.
Breakfast.
Isn't it like brunch?
Isn't it like 11 for you, Sid?
11's still morning. That's breakfast.
That's lunchtime.
No, lunchtime is when it's, you know, hits PM. So like 12 PM, 1 PM. This is only in the AMs, you know? That's how I distinguish between breakfast and lunch.
How about 11:59 AM?
That's still breakfast then. Until it hits 12, then that becomes brunch.
Well, okay,
I guess we're just helping tying down the carriage then. I guess
tying down the carriages at the lower level of the ship. Doesn't really have a map down there. So very wide.
Yes, we'll just
definitely enough to contain all of the wagons, carriages of the caravan. So,
yeah, I guess we'll just help out around the ship and whatnot until like nighttime or evening or.
Okay, then we can wait for Sid to come back and I can tell you what happens in the evening.
Yeah.
We put a pause on that and okay. Someone just say in chat that Sid say something when he comes back so I can unpause and do stuff. Okay, and Sid basically, well, he says he'll listen, but he's still typing, but okay.
Okay.
Essentially, as you all help and, well, pass the time helping tie down the carriages to, tie down the wheels of the carriages to the ship and making sure that they're secured and are ready for transport, presumably tomorrow, as, well, eventually it does go towards the evening, and your time is essentially shrinking, or your time before the active festivities is essentially shortening. As the sun is getting close to setting, you realize that it's probably time for the thing. Naring kind of tells you, Dorje, that we'll actually be staying here for a while. We probably got a bit more things to do in organizing the carriages and such. If you want, you can head there, and well, we'll probably meet back up tomorrow, alright? Well, whatever you say, I'm assuming that you three are going back, Knots.
Yep. Alright, we'll see you later!
Eventually you go back to the place, and I need to actually do this. Bless Octopath for having daytime and nighttime versions of every single soundtrack. It helps so much for role games. As you head in towards Kara and Bow's Inn, you see that the place is definitely a lot more active now. Many more townspeople are here, and everyone's essentially in a festive manner. People are drinking, having big plates of food being served to them, and it seems like it's already starting, which means that you should probably get in and get in your orders. As what do you call for the buffet?
Bring in the buffet!
10 gold for everyone who wants it.
Lucki takes out 10 gold.
Okay. Sure. Well, whether or not Professor Campus is here with you or not is something to be determined next session. If he's either here or not here, depending on Llama's confirmation. Schroeder's Hippo. I give 10. Nope. Essentially, you can just imagine the most abundant feast of tropical food that you can see on every plate. Well, not even plate. They're served on like leaves. Well, if you've had food served on banana leaves, that basically a lot of those.
Okay.
You see a lot of homegrown crops. The main attraction is definitely all the large fish that's been caught. You see many different species, a lot of saltwater fish, definitely, because of the fishing supplies in this town. And well, you see just a whole ass feast. To those who do pay 10 gold and eat the entire feast, you do get something for this because that gives you inspiration.
Ooh! Go! Give me that inspiration, yo. Let's go.
Yep, you pay for it. The food is so good that you are inspired.
Lucki just goes ham and starts filling up her plate or whatever it is that she's using to eat. And chows down.
Do you know what banana leaves?
Yeah, they're just like giant leaves, right? Just giant. There's giant leaves.
Yeah, everything served on like those things.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those. All you can.
So is that just like the plates, just banana leaves then?
Yep. Because it's a large portions of food that basically you just take whatever you can eat because, well, it's a festive night.
Lucki just eats the fish, the veggies and whatever, and be like, wow, this is all so good!
That's an Indian thing, yeah. Yeah, we have them too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the night is active and the night is alive. The festival is, well, something, and well, the question is now, do you just stay here for the entire night? Do you go to your rooms, or do you wait to the ocean to see things coming?
Well, yeah, like Lucki is more interested in mostly the spirits, so she probably ends up going, she wants to see the spirits because, she'd never seen the spirits, so she's intrigued. So she probably just eats and then probably also waits by the ocean.
Because some people are going outside to see them, mostly from the village, but you have a special little vantage point out here.
Yeah. Man, I wonder when the spirit's gonna come. I wonder what they look like. I mean, they said they look like balls of lights, right? So what, is that like a firefly shape? Or are they like large orbs? Or, oh, this is gonna be so cool! I hope they show up!
Yep,
Oh, they're doing the...
Do you check the room after, before, or while they're doing that? Or, like, what's the sequence of events here? After. Okay.
What is...
You're gonna check it after. But yeah, you can...
Yeah, because, not Lucki's, but, see, maybe Lucki's as well. Lucki's theory is like, as long as the spirit passes, we won't get bad luck.
Yep.
That's at least her theory, so she's gonna stick to that theory. It should be good.
You essentially watch the ocean for like an hour or so, seeing the sun slowly set as the darkness of the nighttime veil falls upon you all. Stars up above you see slowly twinkling one by one as lights from the village slowly turn on as well. Activities are expected to go on all the way into the night as well. It takes a bit, like honestly, it's basically, for a good amount of it, it's kind of like watching paint dry, because you don't really know when things happen. Until, well, eventually, some hours or so, you come to see some flickers, not as reflections of the stars in the nighttime sky and the water, because these ones are actually moving.
Wait, I see something!
I have their tokens, but I don't think I saved them in the...
Is that the spirits? Is that them?
you see little things eventually popping up from the distance as dancing above the water's surface. You can see these tiny little spectral floating lights that are definitely.
Wow, they really do look like fireflies.
Yep, that are not. Well, you can definitely tell that they are not stars because stars reflecting on the water because of how they move.
Yeah.
But you can see that, and then eventually, as news of things actually appearing on the water, you feel a bunch of pushes and from the patrons of the inn, just like looking and you can all hear like cheers of like cries, relief, happiness, and like it's kind of like a fireworks show because they actually appeared tonight, and you actually do get to see them like dancing on the water's surface. See these little creatures, and to those,
they're not gonna. Yep. Looks like they won't be attacking us, huh?
They're seemingly dancing happily on the water, which
Dorje looks at in wonder.
Yep, the villagers seem to take as sign as they are pleased.
Let's go!
To you, Dorje, since you are actually familiar with this kind of thing. Now that you actually get to see what they are, they call them spirits, but you may actually be familiar with them. Give me a religion check at advantage.
Watch him fail. I'm gonna laugh if Sid fails the roll. Okay, never mind.
11. Spirits is definitely an accurate thing to call them, but you actually do get a feeling that you are familiar with this type of creature. The mythology around, the town's belief of them is definitely, that mythology, but you are actually a bit familiar. These spirits of, light that you can see, just vaguely their dancing and their movement is a bit familiar to you. They are spirits in a way. They are definitely incorporeal. But now you can actually get a sense. You don't remember exactly what they are, but you do get the feeling that those are, while you normally control them under corporeal forms of zombies and skeletons, you have the sense of that these are incorporeal undead spirits. They are under the category of undead as well. But they are not the flesh and bone zombies and skeletons that you normally know. But they are, as from what you can tell, probably some form of undead themselves, yes.
Do you like the little floating lights?
You are just simply
Dorje will walk up to one of them.
I mean, walk up to them, they're all the way in the ocean. You're just viewing them from the mountain.
Dorje just can walk on water. Dorje can just
You're
walk
far away.
We're
estimating distance right now. I can't actually show you an entire bird's eye view. You're essentially on the side of a mountain overlooking.
Lucki just sees Dorje starts walking, and I'm like, Dorje, where are you going, Dorje? Don't go there, Dorje.
They're nowhere near you.
Harengon will pop out casually, and then Dorje will point at it and they're like you.
Maybe that is true. Considering they are far away, you can't really get a glimpse if they have any, actual form behind the lights, so whether or not they actually are, but yeah, it is true. I guess, the stigma of undead is really different in different places you go. Some people are, understandably afraid of them, but some people seem to actually have a little bit of a reverence to them. This place is definitely just of a different culture.
Dorje just mumbles to themselves. I wonder if the shaman is like Mother.
That is a good question, but for now they do dance on the water, and some do get close, but none ever actually, none that you can see. You know that some of these creatures do just go invisible, so who really knows, really? But, they mostly just hang out on the water, and eventually most people are just kind of view them for max 20 minutes, and eventually get kind of bored of them and return to eating and happying and being merry and dancing in the inn. So yeah, they did appear, and I'm guessing probably Probably Ruth and Co. do get a look at this too.
They say the shaman was supposed to guide the lights, right? I wonder where he is.
Dorje, is the innkeeper's daughter there?
She would be walking around serving.
Wait, who's the one below Chum?
That's just a random minotaur.
Oh. Well, Dorje will just sit there and look at the spirits for however.
They do seem to stay there for a while.
Dorje just stare.
We'll just enjoy the night watching the lights dance around.
But eventually it does get to like actual night. So while they are there, they're not really going anywhere. Eventually it does come to the time of you probably need sleep.
Lucki just yawned.
Yeah, whenever sleep comes knocking, Dorje will finally get up and leave.
Well, I think I need some sleep, was what Lucki says as she heads back in.
The professor is here too. I'm just not gonna grab the token all the way from down there. Yeah. You eventually go to your room and you said you wanted to check it, Dorje?
Yep.
Well, you do the same thing, and it is true that okay, give me another religion check at advantage. Now that you've actually seen them and know what they are. Well, not what they are, but the kind they are. 21. Well, you get a sense of the room and just try to ward out the bad luck, whatever methods you use to do that. It's definitely something. Aravana circles around the room for a moment and basically just wards it to your best ability, but nothing's really here for the moment. So for now, I guess the thing that does happen most significantly is Aravana does actually look to you and just says that I'll check it out. Whether or not Aravana actually disappears when you go unconscious is something else, but I guess for this night, whether or not it actually is a mechanic, I'm just gonna allow Aravana to be out because it is a night of much spiritualism tonight. So you can go to sleep. And presumably go see everyone else next session. But do you all go to sleep?
Might as well. No way. If we go to sleep, does that mean get a hit point? Do I get a hit dice back? Because I have one missing apparently. Okay, yeah, go to bed. Sleep time!
And that does happen. And Ruth meditates.
I love that so much that you do that.
Yeah, this is just something you just haven't seen Llama do it.
Yes, I have not seen Llama do it.
We've seen tokens dance.
Mm.
Yeah. And you get a bit of a peaceful rest.
Hey, let's go. Is that the end of the session?
Next time. Nope, that's not the one.
Epic music starts. Oh no, the spirits are attacking!
Dorje, you get
Please
a bit
don't.
of a cold sweat.
Oh no.
Something's happening.
Oh no, the spirit's actually attacking. Please tell me I was joking.
Next time on Zenith Rock West.
Ah.
We'll catch up with something.
Oh boy.
As off in a far distant island is a dance occurring. Two blades reflecting the moonlight, clanging amongst themselves as a dance is being performed. the Minotaur who does it, guiding the spirits towards, well, Minos. But there is something off about the stance. It's not one of respect to the spirits, it's not one of, well, revering them, but it's one of malice. As that emotion is fueled and guided towards the land. It directs itself towards certain outsiders, encroaching upon their peaceful territory. And we'll get to find out what are the outcomes of that next session.
Oh god. Oh,
Let's
right now.
go, we're gonna die.
No! Wait, does that mean Campus is not in the room with us?
He can be.
Because I was like, that Campus would be like be in bed already, right?
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's hippo. When a player goes missing, complicated things happen. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, it shows up in LPD. Yep.
Well, this is gonna be a light episode,
Man,
and
I
then
wish we had a paladin right about now.
You know what? Maybe nothing happens next episode. You know, maybe everything will be okay when we wake up. Maybe we won't die.
Dorje about to get PTSD.